doesn't. Whenever I use this, whenever I use a mixer that isn't the one at home, I don't know why. I know.
Yeah, I bet on my club.
Yeah, I bet on myself. Yeah, I bet on myself. I don't need you, I do it myself. Yeah, I bet on myself.
Yeah, I bet on myself.
Yeah, I bet on myself. Okay, dream so big that they think I'm crazy. Let out the beast, no, they can't tame me. Don't play with me, better mind your business. I cannot stop now, I ain't finished. I'ma keep on going till I got that. Okay, the way that I'ma do it, they can't top that. No way, critics trying to hate, but I don't talk back. I know that. I know the kid with the bull, tell him all that. I'm the one that I'ma gamble.
Whatever.
Happy New Year and welcome to the 7th iteration of For Fantasy's Sake. We are coming to you live from the beautiful Milan Community Center in Milan, Illinois. I am your host, Doug Green, along with, even though you can't see me,
He got sniped, folks.
which is my best side, along with DJ Jarvis and Joe Winkle.
Hi.
We are part of the. We are this is week 0, and I am talking like we are part of the For Frequency's Sake network presented by Durham Remodeling, Ryan Allison Tattoo, and For Fantasy's Sake itself is presented by Clint's Draft House Pizza. This draft show is presented by Atomic Sports Cards and Collectibles, which is where we are, who is the host of the sports card show that we are at currently. Gentlemen, here we are.
What is up, dog?
Miss you guys.
Yeah, it's been a bit.
I wish I could say the same. We probably talk to each other
Daily, yeah. I know.
daily.
That is true.
because of our job.
Yeah, you
Like,
can't, and just in general for the three of us, you can't say we really miss each other when we have a chat. We literally have a group chat.
So I was trying to text another group chat I'm in with Doug and his kids because his kids work at our job as well.
Oh wow!
And I was trying to taunt them about something, and I couldn't find their numbers because I'm in 700 group chats with Doug. And so I text Doug. I'm like, "Hey, can you text that group chat with me, you, and your kids?" And he's like, 75% of my group chats that I have in my phone, you're in. So
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Shout out to iPhone group chats, or shout out to just group chat. Yeah, never mind. I guess the three of us is an iPhone chat, right?
yeah,
I guess the only person that I'm like in a chat with that doesn't have an iPhone is Nick Bull.
Nick Bull.
Nick
Yeah.
Nick's the only. He is never wrong though. So maybe
Maybe
Maybe-
maybe the Android is the way to go.
exactly. Maybe we're the problem.
No.
That's the problem.
Hey, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me.
There you go.
Lord, it's,
That's maturity right there, folks.
we've got our first Taylor drop of the season.
I'm impressed that you knew that was Taylor.
I am not that sheltered. I may not leave the house, but I'm not sheltered.
Well, technically, I would say it was the second Taylor drop of the season, but technically Travis dropped to a knee. But woohoo, wedding reference.
She could still do better. All right. Anyway. Okay, so let's get into our fantasy football silliness here today. So we're going to kick you off with a little bit of fantasy Tinder, something that both Travis and Taylor will never have to use again. Hopefully. All right, so first thing up here says, actually, I'm going to go out of order just because I've got a question that I've got two questions that I want to ask pending off of the same question. So, is Christian McCaffrey still the RB1 in redraft?
That's a great question. I think no, because here's why. I think that it's way too risky. I think there's a couple other guys that it would be worth taking. If you have one of the picks at the beginning, I think it's best to take a receiver, or you're probably better off taking someone like Saquon or maybe Bijan. But if you're at the back end of the first round, if you get to like pick 8 or 9 and he's still there, I don't think there's anything wrong with sniping him.
So I did mean to make that an RB1, which I would say yes. I would swipe right on yes.
Yeah.
That he is a top 10 to 12 running back in redraft. I have a lot of stock in Christian McCaffrey. I feel like he's just always there. And maybe it's the blindness from he's CMC, but I always try to nab him. But then you also have to think that there's not very many people to catch footballs in San Francisco. And this could be one of those years where we get, if he stays healthy, we get vintage CMC where He's getting 100+ targets.
It's the if he stays healthy part that's the problem.
Right.
Yeah, that's the big thing. It's you just have to know that. Could you send me the shot sheet, by the way, because I can't find it inside baseball. I'm trying to find it for the last 5 minutes and I can't. Thank you. And you just have to know that when you draft him, you are going to be sweating every week and waiting for that little red dot or that little red graphic on his name that says probable or questionable, and the little flag that tells you what kind of injury he has. You just have to know. Thank you. By the way, you just have to know that that's what you're signing up for. I'm not personally trying to sign up for it because I have way too many other things in my life that, give me anxiety. But so listen, if that's how you want to live your life, go for it. You're a better person than me, but I will not choose to do that this season. And if I'm wrong, then so be it. My biggest thing is, real quick, the year after the injury, usually, like, it's a rarity that we see the guys that have the year after the injury have a big year. So I'm worried, like, even if he does, like, the re-injury risk, will he be at 100%? Like he was really messed up last year. So that's what I'm worried about too. Like, that's my biggest reasonings for not wanting him.
So at the end of the day, are you swiping left?
Yeah,
Or
I guess I am. No,
I'll
take the stance.
Are you like swiping right, but you're like, yeah, I'm going to swipe right because I kind of agree with it, but I'm not going to take him on a date.
Like, I'm swiping right because, like, you're good looking, but I know you're probably incredibly toxic. So, like, we might go on a date, but I'm going to eventually find out that you've got, like, 6 exes that you still talk to, and, like, your cousin is way too involved in your life, and they're crazy, and, like, it's just really, really weird. And you're, like, mom is like your best friend because she's in like she's like 45 and has a midlife crisis. Like, it's one of those types of things. It's like, I shouldn't do it, but you just can't quit going back though. That's the problem. That's, so.
All right. Which way are you swiping, Dougie? We're off the rails. We're
11 minutes into the show.
not even 11 because we started late well,
technical difficulties.
yeah.
But yes, so I would say I'm more risk averse than most folks, so I'm going to probably swipe against it. I never remember.
So swipe left.
Okay, sure. I never remember which way it goes.
And that's fine. Doug's a simple man. Doug knows what he wants in his life. He doesn't take risks, and that's okay. You need friends like that.
All right, so follow-up question. Adam Schefter this week was doing his breakdown fantasy relevant stuff. And he said that his number 1 overall pick was going to be Bijan over the wide receivers. I thought that was a little far. I'm willing to give him Bijan as the number 1 running back, even though Saquon Barkley exists.
If you're willing to buy that Bijan's going to get 80% of the running back touches in Atlanta, I think that's a good go. At some point, there's probably a fall off for Chase. So I could see like maybe not wanting to do him 1-1. Do him 1-1.
Immunity.
Yeah, I could see a scenario where I'm willing to go Bijan 1-1.
I don't see that.
It's like I said, it's where are you willing to? Are you convinced he's going to get 80% of the running back touches?
I'm willing to go as high as 1-3, but I'm not as willing to go as high as 1.
And that's fair.
Who's stealing carries from him?
Well, Algiers still there.
Algiers still there.
That's what I'm saying. But you never know. Yeah, I think outside of thinking about what Saquon, but Saquon's losing running back touches to Jalen Hurts. So it's like,
yeah, that's a fair point. Like, if Saquon doesn't have 2,000 yards again, knowing
right, and
knowing that Jalen Hurts is going to have,
he's going to snipe 10 touchdowns.
Exactly. So that could be something. That's a good point. Maybe Bijan's worth it. That's a great point.
If you're willing to say that after, I don't think there's a big gap, when you think there, but if you're willing to say Bijan is head and above running back 1, and then there's a tier break because you're willing to say that, Saquon's going to lose those touches and Jahmyr Gibbs is going to lose touches, stuff like that. So you're willing to say we've got Bijan tier break, tier break.
Actually, I think Jahmyr Gibbs is worthy of being in tier 1.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying if in your brain you're saying that Bijan's for sure RB1, for sure. And then you've got a whole tier break. That way I could argue 1-1. I think that Chase is close enough to probably Jefferson that you say, but it's really how are they going to protect? Are they going to protect Burrow? How much? They also paid Higgins.
Yeah, I think that's a fair point.
I think it's like I don't think Bijan 1-1's wrong. I think that I would swipe left on it if that was our Tinder subject.
I think there's like 5 guys you can make the case for 1-1. Chase, Jahmyr Gibbs. I think you literally can make a case for Jahmyr Gibbs, because I really do. Bijan, Saquon,
JJ.
I guess 6. JJ, and if you wanted to say CeeDee Lamb also too, yes.
I could see an argument there.
I know Justin Jefferson is quarterback immune.
But they also, for the first time, really in CeeDee's elite wide receiver career, they have a second option. Like,
yeah, but he's still going to get peppered with a bajillion targets.
No. I'm saying a second option that they're going to draw away defense. I don't. He's still going to get. I feel like they're not going to steal target share. I don't think Pickens is going to steal target shares from CD, but I think he's going to steal some looks. Like I think he'll
steal some touchdowns.
You know, you can't triple cover CeeDee Lamb in some scenarios now.
I think they are the bottom. They are the bottom shelf bet Bengals, but maybe with actually worse defense now that Parsons got traded.
Yeah, I was going to say they're going to need him since they traded away essentially their entire defense. All right, since we're talking about, I'm completely ignoring the shot sheet. So since we're talking about where you would take a guy, let's jump to drafting a tight end early in round 2 or 3. The days of the dominant Travis Kelce are kind of over in my mind.
No, I'm not going to argue you.
Okay. And there's nobody in my mind. I'm waiting on those because there's no like guy who's putting up wide receiver 1 numbers to go with that. So I'm going to wait because they're basically all really good, but nobody's exceptional.
I think the question goes because I'm not disagreeing with the Travis Kelce take by any means. We are 3 years removed where we could say, okay, I'm going to rattle off 12 guys I wouldn't mind having on my team. I don't think we're doing that today.
Yeah. Oh, like at tight end.
So but we could do that. Like a couple years ago, we could do that.
I'd make the argument that it's deeper. It's
right, but they're not as good. Like they're not as I'm taking them over Drake London or Garrett Wilson or those other guys you see at that turn. I'm not taking them over Derrick Henry, stuff like that. Like you like McBride and Brock, but past that.
Yeah, I was going to say McBride. I would take the guys
fair.
you were naming. I was thinking, well, I would take Brock Bowers and trade McBride over all of them.
Yeah, Bowers
maybe
and
Drake London. Maybe Drake London I would take over one of them.
Right, but you're thinking like London, Amon-Ra.
Oh, yeah.
Like Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of that turn. Garrett Wilson. Yeah, you're taking Bowers and McBride, but you're not taking Kelce, Kittle, like Dallas Goedert was way up there in that Porta time. Hawkinson.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like even Laporta's at a 4th, 5th round ADP.
Yeah,
so
I think those are so 25 picks in a 10-team league, 2.5 rounds. Woohoo! Look at me, I can do math. I think Kelce, or excuse me, geez Louise. I think stuck in 2013. I think Bowers and McBride are the only 2 guys worthy of being like a top 25 ADP.
So in PPR,
and I think McBride real quick is gonna have a huge year because I don't think he's gonna score only 2 touchdowns again.
Right. So in PPR, Bowers is number 16 overall, and this is non-super flex.
Mm-hmm.
And then we jump down to McBride's 20. So they're end of second round, mid second round. And then for tight end 3, which would be Kittle, he's at 30. So you're running end of third. And I don't know that I'm spending I'm going to throw some names out there that are around him.
Mm-hmm.
Tyreek Hill, Josh Jacobs, Mike Evans, Devontae Adams.
I would take all of them over Kittle.
Correct.
Adams is 50-50.
Because then you can run down here and in the 6th round, Hawkinson's tight end 4. So I'd rather go in the 6th, 7th round and grab my tight end, maybe even later. Hawkinson, Laporta, Kelsey tight end 6th and the 7th. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's value where you can build up other positions. It's kind of like I would treat tight end like I've treated quarterbacks for the past decade. Never reach up for that top guy and then, get a guy.
Don't lie to me.
Never, not even Mahomes.
Liar, pantalones and fuego.
All right. What's your take? Are you swiping right or swiping left?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on the tight ends. Because I don't think there's that superstar anymore. So I think there's more. I think there's more variety. So I'm willing to. I'd rather grab a bag of regular oranges than spend a ton of money for a really special orange because the drop off's not really that far.
Fair.
All right. What is our next subject? Speaking of Patrick Mahomes, is he still the QB1?
That one's definitely a QB1.
Well, he is a QB1, but is he the QB1?
So I think there's a scenario.
Yeah.
I don't think the answer is yes, but I do think there's a scenario where if they can protect him, that they've got a lot of weapons. It's obviously hurt by Rashee Rice being down 6 games, but
Some are weapons in more ways than one.
oof. I think there's a scenario, but I'm going to swipe left.
So is this okay? That's the question, real quick. It's up because you could actually say
He's top 12 quarterback for sure.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
He kind of wasn't last year, so that's why I'm making
That's
sure.
fair.
That's why I'm making
That's
sure
fair.
what the question is.
So that's where I'm at too. Is like, are you playing in 4-point touchdown leagues or are you playing in 6? And I know he had some games where he threw 0 to 1 touchdowns. I think he's top 12, but I don't think that. I think there's a scenario where he's QB1.
Yeah. So here's the thing: I wouldn't draft him QB1, but if you told me that he was that he had an MVP year, I wouldn't be shocked. I think it's definitely on the table.
That's fair.
Let me see. So according to Sleeper ADP, he's quarterback 6. Allen Jackson, Daniels, Hurts, Burrow.
I love this bar. I
That's
think
Toby Keith.
Yeah,
but
is that Toby
carry
Keith?
on.
That's Toby Keith.
Really?
Yes.
Daddy Let Me Drive.
I thought it was Alan Jackson.
Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee.
That's what I get.
He gets hotter than a.
Yeah, I know.
Et cetera, et cetera.
All right.
I'm shocked. I really thought that was Alan Jackson. Anywho, that's a great question. So he's behind all those quarterbacks I would draft ahead of him. But
Yeah.
if you told me, like I said, if you told me he was an MVP, I would not be shocked at all. If he was like the MVP this year and put up 5,200 yards,
That'd be
like,
fantastic.
because he can't suck again, right?
I mean, he could.
I mean, if he wants to suck all the way to the
Oh,
to the
Lord,
Super
not
Bowl,
again.
I'd be.
Well, here's the thing. I don't
They-
think he can be average again and they actually be good.
That's fair.
Because I just don't think there's a world where they can skate by the way they did last year
The
On-
defense was so good last year.
on wild, weird variation and their defense being godly. Because I just don't think the defense is going to be as good.
Fair.
So I think for them to be awesome, Mahomes has to be great, and I think that's where I'm like, yeah, it could happen. So because I believe in his greatness, screw it, I'll swipe right.
This
get
would have been a fun segment to have CZ on and just kind of like have him just make just this is my gut instinct calls on Fantasy Tender.
Exactly, snap call.
All righty. Do we want to do these or we want to move on to rookie
Yeah,
of the
I
day?
made graphics. We're doing them.
All right, fine. All right. How do we feel about zero RB strategy? Is that still a thing nowadays, or is that went out with Pokemon?
Pokemon's still very popular. Go hang out left side of this room. But I don't know. I've never done zero RB, so I have no call.
I've always done like one RB. I've always done stud RB, just because again, cautious.
And I mean that's kind of zero RB now, where you grab a guy early, but then your backup's like a backup, like your RB2 is a backup.
Okay. I guess here's the question. What do we mean by zero RB? Because you could technically say my draft strategy is zero RB because I'm about to pull up the leagues that I care about, the league that I care about the most.
You're the Toys for Tots League. Duh,
Shout
Joe.
out to the Tiny 10. Nah, bro, the Tiny 10.
Dude, you got to put over the Toys for Tots League. That's what that meant.
I do love the Toys for Tots League. I'm just saying.
Jesus.
Still time to sign up.
I'm just saying.
We'll make DJs make as many leagues as possible.
Listen, I agree. This is my team name this year is the Georgia Bulldogs Driving School. Shout out. So this is the running backs that I have: Chase Brown, James Conner, and then Trey Henderson.
That's zero RB.
Yeah, that's very zero.
Austin Eckler,
Yeah, that's
Joe Mixon on IR, which hey, round 10, I took a risk.
zero RB. You did it.
So if we're considering that zero RB, that's kind of the world I always live in because I'm always team go get a killer wide receiver one.
That's zero RB, my guy.
So
you're swiping right all day.
all day.
Yeah.
Also mainly I'm super liking because the guy on the graphic here, I almost get in every one of my leagues, James Conner. He is the most undervalued player in fantasy football
Oh, absolutely. I love the Terminator.
because he's always going in round 5 or 6 and he's always a RB1.
I'm swiping left, but then I'm getting mad and just burning my phone. I'm like, oh man, I should have swiped right on that.
See, I'll do the swipe right, leave them in the DMs because I'm, like I said, one RB, stud RB.
For real.
All right, I think that's how you play that game. All right, and then last but not least, how do we feel about handcuffing outside of the bedroom?
gotta have deep bench. If you don't have a deep bench, don't do it. So I'm talking about 17, 18 roster spots where you start 10. If I only have 5 bench spots, I'd rather grab high upside guys.
Exactly. If you're in round 11 drafting a guy just because maybe he could start.
Yeah.
The only guy that I think is going in round 10 to 12 or whatever, I'm assuming that's where he's going, is the guy on the screen here, Zach Charbonnet. He's the only one that's probably worthy of being a quote unquote handcuff that
ADP,
I think is
according to Fantasy Pros, is 97.
so in that area. So he's the only one I would say that's worth taking there just because Kenneth Walker is usually always a hit to miss 5 games.
Well, all right, then linking that back to our CMC discussion from the top of the show, I know they just traded for somebody. Is he somebody that you would
Brian Robinson.
Yeah, so he's definitely somebody you would actively go out and attempt to get. Maybe even ahead of ADP because of
His is weird because his ADP has kind of flown all over the place all fantasy season. You could make an argument he's in that same range, maybe a little lower, just because because he's just not as good. But being in the Niners offense, maybe that he could have if it does have to be him getting the carries, I think he's not a scrub by any means. So maybe he could be a good player.
We don't want no.
that is not even close.
Scrubs.
Oh, Donald, you crazy
Well,
boy.
on the good side, it's so bad that we can't get flagged by.
Exactly.
You can't get flagged by. That's not even close to. That's honest. All righty, that will take us. I don't know what DJ is doing with the picture right now. To a break, which we're not going to take, but this would be where we would play a transition. So this is where I'm going to ad lib and tell you to go, and you still have time to sign up for the Toys for Tots leagues.
Where do you go to do that, Doug?
You go to do that on our Facebook page. There'll be a fancy little link. You click on the link. You fill out the fancy form, the fancy Google form. And if enough of you do it, we can force DJ to keep on making leagues until Wednesday. My goal is to force DJ to have to take PTO on Wednesday because he has so many leagues he has to create. So Kyle, if you're watching, if you're hearing us, I'm putting in DJ's PTO request for Wednesday right now.
Where else can you sign up for Toys for Tots?
You can also, thanks to our wonderful friends over at ourquadcities.com/fantasy, you can also sign up there. You can go there. That'll take you the link to that fancy little Google form. And shout out to Ryan Jaster, the living local folks, Redrick, and whoever else that I forgot, Andy McCrae. We've talked to so many folks at Channel 4, all of Channel 4. We've talked to everybody at Channel 4 this month. We want to thank them for letting us drop by and basically take over their network. So if you have seen any of the news shows on Channel 4 in the last month, you have seen our ugly faces.
They probably had to Wednesday. They probably had to fumigate on Thursday morning because they had us there on Thursday morning and then Joe there, or Wednesday morning and then Joe there Wednesday evening. So
Yeah.
Correct.
they probably had to do some kind of like seance, burn some sage.
That stuff stinks, man.
Sage?
Yeah.
It does.
Like my kid did that once, and I was just like, open every
Was there
window
that
in the
much
house.
bad juju in your house?
Yeah.
That's why the demons stay away because it smells like doo-doo. But
She was expecting me to drop over.
Fair enough.
I was
Alrighty.
woozy. All right.
I got the graphics up there.
Okay, so we are going to move on to rookie or the vet. Shout out to Elton John. All right, these we're going to take in order just to make DJ's life semi easy. All right, so first up is going to be Cam Ward, number 1 overall pick, versus Sam Darnold. So Cam versus Sam.
Cam I am versus Sam I am. I'm going to say, even though I'm insanely high on the Seahawks, I'm going to take Cam Ward here because it's a bit more fun. And there's a world that exists where he could be pretty good, even if the team sucks. If you're a fan out there, if you're a person out there predicting the Titans to make the playoffs, just stop. But the Titans could be fun, even though they're not that good.
So what do you think? It's 6? 6 wins?
Yeah, I think so. They'll flirt with they'll definitely flirt with their win total over, which I think is like 5 or 6.5.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to go with Cam on this one as well. I think we've seen Sam Darnold. We've seen all of Sam Darnold. We've seen the best of Sam Darnold.
It was the best of days. It was the worst.
It was the best of Sam's. It was the worst of Sam's. Shout out to my sister.
I'll take Sam Darnold.
Give me the guy who still has some upside.
Who do they have at wide receiver behind JSN?
I
Jake Bobo.
don't remember off the top of my head. There's this like Trey Horton dude. They
Oh
literally
yeah.
Horton. Yeah, he's really good.
Horton here's a who.
Horton does hear who. Their running game this year is going to be nasty, bro. And their line's sick. I'm a fan, and I love Mike McDonald. So that's why I'm high on the Seahawks.
I'll take Sam.
Shout out to Mina Kimes.
So 2 Cams, 1 Sam.
Word.
All right. Next up, Ashton Genty versus Devon A-Chain. And I know I always say those names wrong.
Oh God, I hate that I'm doing this, but because I feel like I'm going to take the rookie every time. But I'm taking Ashton Genty because Devon A-Chain is he's good when Tua plays, but he literally sucks when Tua doesn't play, and he's already injured. So Genty.
I'll go Genty.
Yeah, same. I've seen enough of the highlights of Genty. I think there's plenty of juice there. So
The bid is dead.
What
The
bid?
bid is dead.
What?
The Raiders have a quarterback.
They do. Yeah, I can't fill the list out
Now
anymore.
Joe's uncle was back up at Kansas City.
Gardner?
Yeah.
See, it's not that they just have a quarterback; they have like my quarterback.
that's a deep pull
They
from
have-
last year.
They have my guy.
The bit moved to New Orleans, brother.
It really did,
Did.
didn't it?
Yeah.
I got to keep the bit going for the Saints now, don't I? Thank you.
for Spencer Rattler.
They have Nick Never Wrong Nick Bull and CZ as they're in their quarterback room,
I mean,
or the Browns. But then I'd have to name like 5 people at
Yeah,
once.
and one of them has to have some issues.
Yeah, or like be a famous son, like I'd have to name Arch Manning every time.
who didn't look great yesterday.
He was bad, man. Good lord. But you know who was good?
Browns quarterback room, Arch Manning and Justin Tucker.
I can't. Yeah. Okay. I can't pronounce his name right off the top of my head because it's long and he's from Hawaii. But the kid from Cal was up late last night watching football.
Nico Imaliva?
No, he's at
Oh,
UCLA.
okay,
and
you're right.
And he
That's in
sucks.
California.
And he sucks. I'm talking about the Cal Berkeley. He was a freshman. Dog. Baller. Best player in college football. That's my hot take.
I think I saw somebody else say that too. Okay. Next up, O'Marion Hampton, who I've never heard of, or Kenneth Walker. So I'm going to go with Kenneth Walker.
I told you to read the shot sheet because there was going to be names you never heard of, Doug.
Yeah, well, we could do a lot of these. That could be names I've never heard
I'm going to go Kenneth Walker. I feel like Joe's obligated to go Kenneth Walker.
Yeah, I'm going to go Kenneth Walker.
All right. Next up, DK Metcalf versus Tet McMillan. Again, another name I've never heard of.
Tet. Give me Tet. Give me big Tet. Give me big Teddy Mac. Give me big Tet Teroa McMillan.
Do you like big teddies?
Yes, I'm in. I'm in on this guy. This dude's a baller, and he's got my boy Bryce Young slinging it to him.
I'll take DK Metcalf because his quarterback's a little bit better.
I'll take DK Metcalf, despite the fact that his quarterback is Bantha Poodoo.
And his quarterback is fried out of his mind right now.
Yeah.
This one's a fun one.
This is a no-brainer. Which means, because you have none, that I know which way you're going to go. So, Joe, split the difference.
I think it's Rashee Rice.
You're wrong. Okay.
Because even with the suspension, there is a case you can make about the year after the injury thing with Rice, so it'll be interesting to see. You know, after Patrick Mahomes sabotaged him and purposefully hurt his wide receiver last year. So maybe Rice is slow coming back.
Yeah, but he's got 6 more games to get healthy.
That he does. Travis Hunter's the more fun pick, but I think Rashee Rice is a better player.
So up to date ADP, Rashee Rice is 74, Travis Hunter 65. So they're still like super close together. Doug assumed I was going to take Rashee Rice, and I'm here to tell you that you were right.
I know I'm right. I'm always right.
What if we live in the reality, the alternate universe, where Travis Hunter is the best player in football? Where Travis Hunter is Shohei Ohtani? I'm serious.
I think that
He's going to bet on games and blame it on Shedeur Sanders.
Exact. Bingo.
yes. I think that's a multiverse that's not too many slides over.
Because maybe not as dominant, but like there hasn't been anything yet that stopped him from being awesome.
I have not seen him this preseason. How has he looked?
He's been okay. I think he's a better corner because his instincts are insane, man. And him playing, he's not. So it's weird because I would love for him to play the nickel, but he's not a great tackler. So like it'd be better, I guess. It'd be better if he actually played on the outside. But his ball skills are crazy. And I also think like offensively, in Liam Cohen's offense, they're going to do a lot of stuff that's going to be creative to get him touches, and he's a demon with the ball in his hands. So there's a world that exists where this dude like is a super duper star.
With the ball in his hands, he's a bad man. Even in the streets,
He's
a bad man.
Yes, he is. Underrated song, by the way.
Underrated.
That song's a ball. That song bangs.
That song does bang. Doug
Has never heard of that song.
never
so
heard
please-
it. It's a John Cena
It's
song.
a John Cena song.
Oh, okay. There we go.
And that song should absolutely have been his heel theme song. But what?
Oh, I agree. That's a good take. All right, one more, Dougie.
All right. And then last but certainly not least, we have new Bears tight end Colston Loveland, who I'm still not sure why they picked that high when they had my guy Cole Kmet on the board, and Kyle Pitts, who's now upgraded to senior.
Colston Loveland, bro.
They do seem to be actively trying to get him the ball, from
Yeah.
what I've seen.
And you want to talk about the definition of a toxic relationship? Do you really want to draft Kyle Pitts?
Atlanta hates Kyle Pitts the way
How many games do they play in Europe?
Great question. Also, there is a world where like Kyle Pitts is going undrafted. So like you could just snipe.
Check out this guy's Angry Run shirt.
That's like the second one I've ever seen in my life.
That's dope. Was the other one worn by the guy who does Angry Runs on NFL Network?
No, I'm talking about in person. So I've seen.
Really?
Yeah, I was at Hy-Vee. And
Was it the same guy?
No, I was a guy and it was wearing because that's a Lions one, right?
Yeah, that's David Montgomery.
And this guy was wearing a James Cook one. I was like, that's a sick shirt. I hate the Bills, but that's a dope shirt. I've never seen one in person.
I think next year what we need to do is we need to all have a bingo card. Where
we don't plan that far ahead.
No. Listen, we need to have a bingo card, and
Joe didn't even get the shot sheet till
we
we were on the air.
can
I had it. I had it and had looked at it, but I forgot where it was.
we can create and art our own where like each square is,
Mhm.
and then you mark off like when you see like shirts of people wearing shirts at the card show for teams. Like if there's a Browns guy and a Lions guy and a Vikings guy and bingo.
And
like,
a Florida Marlins jersey.
where
There's a guy.
is it Marlins guy?
No, it's not. But it's like and it's the old school one. It's the blue one.
Caleb Williams shirt.
Baller, bro.
Second greatest basketball player of all time, Michael Jordan jersey.
Hell yeah. We're out here. Ryan Sandberg shirt.
Yeah.
A T-Mobile shirt. Or no, is that a Texas Rangers shirt? It looks like a T-Mobile shirt.
Where are we at?
Kid over there's got Jordan Love.
CZ's wearing a
The American
Cody
Nightmare.
Rhodes American Nightmare shirt.
The Gunther shirt that Nick was wearing
We
was
got
dirty.
a Jet shirt back there. Anyway, yeah, I'll take Colston Loveland in this scenario as well. Did you take the vet at all?
Yeah, I took Kenneth Walker and I took Rashee Rice.
I'll have to do next year for this show what I do in the weekly shot sheet and just put guys Joe loves to make him like pick. Here's a Randy Moss shirt. That's kind of an NFL Blitz shirt.
Okay, that's sick.
If you like football video games, go to our Toys for Tots T Public shirt. You can get a Joe Winkle and Nick Brinks Tecmo Bowl shirt, which is dope. Or you can get a Doug and I backyard football shirt, which is dope. Or you can get the new one that has Doug as the wise man, Paul Heyman, CZ and Nick Bull as the Usos, and me as the tribal chief, which also awesome shirt.
Except that I don't look anything like that.
No, I edited it. You got hair now.
I still don't.
You still look like the guy from the Six Flags commercials, but
It's yeah. I'm like, this is not the favorite thing that you've ever created for me.
you're like the only one who wasn't on spot.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Everybody else looks good. I'm like, is that supposed to be me? Because that doesn't look anything like.
All right, I'm actually gonna play here.
Okay. I am broken.
This has been a For Frequency's Sake Podcast Network production. For more great content, subscribe to For Frequency's Sake on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter.
All right, apparently we're back.
All right. I am unbroken.
That was funny.
All right. So we are going to do everybody's favorite flex, marry, and kill, or flex, marry, and cut if you more not quite so violent.
No,
if you're
we're out here-
more into the 90s or more into the mid 2000s where you listen to sad songs.
We're out here taking people's lives.
Yeah, we've all had an emo phase.
Exactly.
Even me.
Oh, I don't like that. That can go away.
What, your face? Yes, please.
No, I have graphics, and the graphics like kind of messed up.
Like your face. All right. So first up, we're going to start in the quarterback room of Caleb Williams, Justin Herbert, or Jared Goff.
Jesus Christ. That I do that again.
Caleb
kidding.
Williams, Justin Herbert, or
Herbert.
Jared
Shut a goof.
Hey, there we go.
Okay. I'm not gonna be a homer here, but this is where I'm at. You're starting Jared Goff, you're flexing Caleb, you're cutting Justin Herbert. Can't believe I just said that.
How cool is this graphic?
That is baller.
I like it.
You're so good at this, bro.
It's got their sports cards on there.
Nice. Joseph, I completely agree with you 100%.
My take there.
All right, I was more drooling over my talents here. Can you say you're gonna? What's your thing?
You're so good at the graphic stuff, bro.
Yeah, no, I know, but what was your choice? You can compliment me more if you'd like, but
I'm starting Goff, flexing Caleb, and cutting Justin Herbert.
I'll swap Herbert and Goff.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not where I want to be with the Lions offense.
Okay. You need to see it.
I need to see it to believe it.
That's fair.
Yeah. I need to see what Jared Goff is post Sean McVay and Ben Johnson.
That's fair.
We've never seen him without a offensive guru, like
Other-
a genius.
Outside of Jeff Fisher when he was there.
Yeah, and he wasn't good.
But I don't think that's going to happen. But I get what you're saying, though.
So, yeah, so we'll start Caleb, we'll flex.
Ooh.
We'll start Caleb, we'll flex Herbert, and we'll
Cut.
bench. I'll
Bench.
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 I'll bench him. I'll kill him. We'll cut with tech. I don't know, but we're gonna send Jared Goff down the river.
Jared Goff's definitely coffee and clipboards.
Yes. Okay.
All right. Next up is our running backs with Aaron Jones, David Montgomery, and Isaiah Pacheco.
Start Aaron Jones, flex Montgomery, cut Isaiah Pacheco.
Agreed.
Concur.
Well, shit. That means that's wrong.
Yep, absolutely.
Hey, was that the first swear?
Yeah, it was.
What the?
Swear jar. It wasn't from me.
or me. That's usually my job here. Is to drop the first fuck. There, I have to do it. I have to be the first one every season.
There
I
we
don't
go.
know if Jordan's still watching. I know he had softball, but Jordan, there's a fella to my left wearing a Khalil Mack jersey, and I just want to let you know who ain't got no Khalil Mack. Thank you, sir. Just got a drop off of Xavier Worthy, Will Shields, Travis Kelce, and Patrick Mahomes.
Are we supposed to flex, Mary, cut those as well?
We can flex Mary, cut Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Xavier Worthy. Yeah,
Okay. So we're gonna cut Kelsey.
I'm gonna cut you.
I am so tired of the Kelsey family. Every time I turn on my, I can't even get. They're on YouTube, like the commercials on YouTube. I'm like, just go away. I've got them muted on all. I got the name muted on all my social media.
You
like-
poor bastard.
Like they're just everywhere.
I wish my kid was here. My 6-year-old
Mhm.
tells anybody who will listen that Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are getting married because she's super excited about it.
Well, I mean that's fine for her, but I'm just like I'm tired of looking at Travis's face. I'm tired of looking at Jason's face.
But they're beautiful.
I'm tired of looking at Kylie's face.
She's definitely beautiful.
Well, yeah, compared to the other two, but
No, they're all beautiful.
yeah, I literally blocked her channel on YouTube because I'm like I cannot see these people anymore.
I mean, that's fair.
All right. Anyway, next up is the wide outs. We have George Pickens, Jamison Williams, and Zay Flowers.
Donald, you're first.
I will. I'll start Zay, flex Jamison Williams, and Saranara George Pickens.
Starting JMO. Flexing George Pickens. Can't believe I said that out loud. And Zay Flowers is being sent to the gulag.
And I'm going to go the other combination of starting Zay, flexing Pick, and cutting J. Will.
I'll tell you what. Jamison Williams is a guy that I'd be so excited to have in like a best ball format.
Now, here's
or
a
like
guy-
that golf league that we're in where you get the mulligan.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you saw, I picked up Taysom Hill in that league, put him on the IR.
Oh,
Because I'm like, well, if he comes back and has like a Taysom Hill game, I don't have to play him, but I
Yeah.
can use a mulligan and throw him in my lineup.
yeah, just random
So
46.
throws up his 50 all of a sudden, like I now win by 30 to get a stroke. I got a guy who scored 50 to get a stroke, you know. I'll just be stroking all over the place.
Exactly. Stroking everything left and right.
Yes.
Look at all of the strokes he's giving out
Yeah, as many as Joe yesterday after the UT and FSU wins
at the same time.
at the same time.
It's like Joe's like, who needs Blue Chew when you can have FSU and UT?
Exactly.
FSUT.
Literally in a 4-hour time span. Just a great day. What a day to. I said during some nefarious shenanigans at a certain person's house,
Nick Welch.
maybe, I said to him, what a day to be Joe Winkle. And he thought that was hilarious.
That was pretty. As Joe Winkle days go, that's pretty good.
Pretty good.
It's like, how old are you, Joe?
30.
So rough math, Joe's been alive for like whatever 30 times 365 is. Joe's been alive for like 90,000 days. That's 9,000 days. 9,000 days.
Do you want me to do the math?
Do the math.
Joe's been alive for like 10,000 days, and that was the first day that somebody actually wanted to be Joe Winkle.
Yeah, one of them. There's been like 12.
So do like 30 times 365. We won't even account for the
10,950 days.
All right, so 11,000
11,000
days.
Out of 11,000 days, there's probably been like 17 that people would have wanted to be me. That was groping in public. Almost.
There's somebody out there with absolutely zero hair that's like, man, I'm jealous of Joe's head of hair. But
Yeah. Or someone might really like my goatee structure. I don't know.
yeah,
All right. Is Nicole listening today?
Huh?
Is she listening?
No.
Okay. Then I'm going to ask this question:
Uh
engagement day or yesterday? Better day.
huh. Engagement day.
All right.
Definitely.
are you lying?
No.
He's
not at all.
absolutely-
Because I'll tell you what.
He's absolutely lying.
I'll tell you what. So
No, because yesterday was great, but I've had way better football. Yesterday was so good just because for the first time in what felt like forever, football loved me back.
I'll say for me, days top 5. Daughterborn 1, Sonborn 2, Cardinals World Series 3, Chiefs Super Bowl 4, my wedding day 5.
Wow. That's I don't know what sports moments would rank in what order, but like FSU winning the title, it's in the top 5 somewhere. Yesterday would not be a top 5 day, but it was just good because, like I said, yesterday was so great because for the first time in a long time, the sport I loved me back. So now I'm just got to wait for it somehow to go completely wrong. So we'll see.
Yes. All right. We'll finish these off these last two with a little bit of a little rapid fire. So, Ladd McConkey, everybody's favorite name.
Oh, that's not even the one I have. Oh, it is. Never mind. Carry on.
Derrick Henry and Trey McBride.
Okay. Starting Derrick Henry, flexing Trey McBride, cutting Ladd McConkey. Do I hate the Chargers? Question mark.
So I'll start McBride because tight end's shallow. And then I'll flex. We're agreeing without agreeing because then I'll flex Derrick Henry and then bench.
The
Honky tonk.
The honky tonk, McConkey conk, yeah.
Do people like? Do we just talk about Ladd McConkey just because everybody likes to say his name? Is his game not that good?
No, he's really good.
He's
really
like
good.
he's like Wes Welker.
Yeah,
New
that's
England,
not bad. That's
Wes
not a bad
Welker
comp.
or Jets Wes Welker.
Dolphins Wes Welker.
There we go.
He's gonna kick some extra points this year too.
Here's the thing. The problem for him is he's going up against the ageless wonder and maybe the most skilled tight end in the league. Maybe.
Yeah.
Like Brock Bowers is a freak, but McBride's insanely skilled. Bowers is just a brute force of will and determination. So that's his problem here. McConkey's really good. It's just the competition is stiff in this category.
Got the whole block wishing they could run with my division, but they go on fishing.
Exactly.
Yes. All right. And last but not least, Mike Evans, Devontae Adams, or Kyron Williams.
Starting Mike Evans,
Mr. Consistency.
easily. Hall of Famer, first ballot.
Automatic 1,100 yards.
Cutting Kyron Williams, flexing Devontae Adams.
Correct.
If
I'll make it anonymous.
If Kyron Williams didn't play for the Rams, he would not be a good player. I'm fully convinced. He's a fun fantasy get,
I think that
but he's like a bad player wrapped in the fact that he plays in the most efficient offense in the league.
I think that there's now enough places. I'll disagree with you, but I think it's a very small. I think it's a very small amount of dudes.
Say that one more time, sorry.
I just think I'll disagree with the if he's anywhere but LA, but I think it's a small amount of other places. You know what I mean? Like I think that
I
he
do.
could be good in like Miami, Kansas City, Cincinnati.
Yeah, because he's not like a bad player. It's just like if you look at his metrics, they're horrible. Like if you
Minnesota.
if you look at certain rushing metrics, they're really, really bad. But he gets a bunch of touchdowns and a lot of work. So
I never thought Joe would be the one to pull out analytics here.
there's certain stuff that you can when you're looking at it from a fantasy perspective.
We got Joe pulling out analytics. We got Doug pulling out arrest records, and I'm just going on vibes today.
Yeah.
Hey. It is week 0. Anything is possible. All right. Are you going to attempt to do another ad?
I'm not. Are we gonna let? Are we? Do we got a mic to bring CZ on for a few minutes?
Yeah. Can you hand me that, sir? That I can.
We're gonna
We'll do that. Let's do a network plug then. So as we bring on we do have other shows on our network. Obviously, this is the baby that started it all with For Fantasy's Sake. But we do have others. Joe has his own show. Educated
shows.
Show. Yeah, Joe's got like 17 shows.
Joe's like the ever rolling. Joe's like, hey, so like how I come up with like cool fantasy league ideas, and Joe will be like, I've got a really cool idea for a show, and all of a sudden we've got Weekend Warriors with Joe Winkle and Dan Hancock.
And it's got like 3 episodes and then it's done. But
No, so listen, that's a Burden by the Bear joke, and I get it. But listen, that came up, and then all of a sudden, life happened, and now I'm in like 16 other podcasts, so that's why the Burden by the Bear thing kind of died. But
That's fair. But we
might
do
pick
have
up.
but we do have other shows. We have
all the other podcasts are still living. Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Golden Ticket Show. Shout out to the Weekend Warm Up / $100 picks, and those all exist still.
Yes, we have we have my Watching the W show, which I haven't done a show in months. We have obviously the Football Lounge. Make sure you check those out as well. The Golden Ticket Show.
So what you should do if you want to know when the ticket lounge, wow. If you want to know when the Football Lounge is going to go on, just go to Card Subject to Change's Facebook page. Whatever time they have it live scheduled, that's what time the Football Lounge is on.
Yeah, because they keep sniping them.
It sure feels like it.
Yes, but now we have on the immaculate, the one, the only, the Wizard CZ.
You got to give them a proper introduction.
I would appreciate you
Now in
introducing
the
me by
arena,
my,
now in the arena, one half of the For Frequency's Sake Tag Team Champions of the World, the Wizard
I wouldn't do that.
CZ.
I wouldn't do that in my office, let alone out here in public.
I would appreciate being addressed by my new proper name, the Tribal Thief, owner of the Shula Fowla.
That's true.
They did
I stole DJ's shoes earlier.
the Brunson Reed to DJ's Roman Reigns. We're out here.
How you doing, gentlemen?
We're great.
Good.
How are you?
I'm feeling pretty good. Today's been a good day so far.
Do you have adrenaline in your soul?
Maybe a little bit.
I had Monster in my soul, but Doug spilled it.
That's
So
because Joe didn't have the cord in the right place.
That is true. Listen, I'll take the blame for that one.
things said on the podcast and in the bedroom by Doug.
Bingo. Immunity. Listen,
You three bicker like a bunch of old hens.
can you put your mic a little closer to your face, sir?
No.
Thank you, bud.
Is that better?
Very
Yes.
better. We're back.
Not the best in commentary.
It's okay. So we're doing good. We're doing fun. We're doing great things.
CZ, let me ask you here: are you on the scale of ending of SummerSlam Night 1 in my house and ending of SummerSlam Night 2 in Nick's garage? Me in my house, Joe in his garage. How excited are you for your fantasy football drafts?
I don't know how to answer that. I feel as lost as I did last year. Well, maybe a little less, but I'm excited to be part of the. I'm excited to be hosting a league. Nick and I both have our own leagues. That's what's going to be really cool. Is we're Card Subject to Change, 2 leagues this year. Nick in one, myself in the other. That's going to be the fun part for me. Is the people who have joined and just giving them crap.
I'll tell you what. So I'll make you a deal. Maybe we can get like some weekly recording from you and Nick to where you guys kind of give like this is what happened to have on your show, and I can get or on our show, and I'll give you this is what's going on in fantasy football world for your show.
I'd have to run that by the talent.
Like a little 5-second little thing. I want to know, like, I want like kind of like a weekly update from you and Nick about like Nick's kind of a fantasy football veteran and you're kind of a fantasy football novice. And while you're not playing in like a division together, you guys are in the league together. So it'd be nice to kind of say, okay, this is how CZ doing versus this is how Nick's doing.
I'll talk to him today. We'll see what we can work out.
I know you've got 2 divisions this year.
That's scary.
Which is, yeah, but it'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think it'll be a fun time. I'm looking forward to being a part of it, and I'm happy to be a part of the network and the what we do for the Toys for Tots. That's the best part right there.
It is really fun. It's one of my favorite things that we do. Maybe the favorite thing that we do.
This is where
honestly.
Joe again throws me under the semi. He's like, yeah, but DJ scheduled the shopping for a day I couldn't make it last year.
No, I'm not going to do that now.
Oh, well, I did it
that.
myself.
Yeah, see, you did it. I don't have to throw you under the bus when you run in front of it yourself. Bang.
That's fair. If you had to deal with people like I do, you'd run in front of the bus too.
You know what? Sometimes it's kind of just how it'd be. Is that like a Lego set? What is that?
That is Pokemon cards.
It's just cards in a box. Okay.
No, so like hey, can we see your Pokemon thing real quick?
Oh, okay. Now I see the gimmick.
Here,
Okay.
I'll put it in front of the camera. This is what Joe's talking about. We got a bunch of cards in a box. We got a giant card. What did you trade for it? He traded a PSA 10 graded Charizard card for these 2 boxes.
Out here.
Charizard EX Special Collection boxes, and then we got a Pikachu. We got a Pikachu.
I see you.
Jesus Christ.
That's pretty awesome, kid.
Big baller.
What cards did you get? Is that an Anthony Rizzo auto? Can
Watch
we
out
see it?
for the
Can we
drop.
see it? Well,
There you go.
we'll throw it on the camera here. What's your name?
Beckett.
We got Beckett. That's a good card collector name right there. So we got this Anthony Rizzo auto on here. What else did you get? Anything cool? Any Patrick Mahomes?
He's
We
wearing
got to go buy a Patrick Mahomes card.
No, he's got.
Oh,
He's all decked out in Griffey. Come on, we love this kid.
we got a PSA 8 Ken Griffey shirt or Ken Griffey card. He's got a Ken Griffey shirt on and an awesome Ken Griffey hat. What
Baller.
else you get? A Mookie Betts, shortstop Mookie Betts, not even right fielder. All right, here's your Rizzo. This Rizzo card's really cool. I'm not even a Cubs fan. I love that card.
Go team.
That's what we should do more of on this show. Is we should kind of just have
Grab-
a segment where we
Grab
just
random people out of the audience.
yeah, I love cards. This
we
is
know.
how we get involved in this card show every year. Is because I love collecting cards. I'm a massive collector of Patrick Mahomes.
Really, you?
There's other massive
I know,
things when I
right?
think about
Weird.
Patrick Mahomes.
He also knows his address.
I'm also
Where to
gonna
hide in his front yard to take pictures of him.
So we were talking about this the other day. So I am ordained to marry, so I can marry people. Joe has not hired me to do his wedding.
I have not. You'll be invited, but
I'll be
you won't
invited.
ordained.
2 days after my 10th wedding anniversary, I might get divorced that day too. But we were talking about how I should go stand in Travis Kelce's front yard, offer to like marry him and Taylor Swift. And my buddy's like, well, that's probably a good way to get a restraining order. But in order to get a restraining order from somebody, you have to get a signed copy.
Yeah.
So best case scenario, I get to officiate Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift's wedding, correct?
Okay.
Worst case scenario, I get Travis Kelce's autograph.
But you just have to stay 500 yards from it.
That's fine. I could still go to games and just sit in the upper deck. Like,
That's fantastic.
Oh my!
I mean, I don't see any bad outcome for me.
That's
You
that's
have
looking
this.
for-
You really have thought this out.
that's the sad part.
What's on this guy's shirt?
It's good. She's got a Chiefs hat on.
I know, but what's on his shirt?
I don't know.
Is that
He's
Oh.
wearing some bread. He's wearing
it's
some
it's
bread
Marty
11s.
Schottenheimer. It says Marty Ball on it, and he's like throwing his headset. That is fantastic.
So this is the Marlins jersey I was talking about.
Oh, that is who? Oh, Andre Dawson.
Nice.
Baller.
We brought on CZ and we haven't spoken to him.
Sorry,
Yeah,
CZ.
yeah, we have.
Just
Get outta here.
Okay.
CZ,
kidding.
what is your?
Joe's banished me. Sorry.
If you could draft, I need one name. What player do you want on your? And I need just out of nowhere, and it can't be Travis Kelce or Patrick Mahomes because we've already mentioned them.
Yeah. I don't know any.
Nope, I
names.
need you to give me a name. Make it up.
Okay. Make it up. Yeah. Make it
The
up.
only-
I'll draft Roman Reigns. How about that?
The only like wrestling, football like combined name. He plays defense, so you couldn't take him. But the only person I could think of is Xavier Woods, and I don't even know if he's still in the league anymore.
Oh wow.
I don't
Well,
know.
He's probably not on social media. That's for sure.
I mean,
Here's
if we're talking anyone who's played football, I'll take The Rock. I'll take Dwayne Johnson.
No, I need somebody now. Look somebody up on your phone.
Look, my phone is no.
There's got to be like a Chris Zach somewhere out there. You could do Chase Brown. That's kind of sounds like Chris Zach, right?
just know this. Take Jameer Gibbs.
Okay, fair enough.
In the
Jameer
first
Gibbs.
round.
There you go.
Yeah,
Take
that's-
Jameer Gibbs.
that's-
You'll enjoy your life.
Or
If you in a wrestling
Above all
fantasy
else.
draft, all companies wrestling fantasy draft, who's the first pick overall right now?
Right now,
Uh-huh.
That's a good question.
that is a good question. That's a very good question. Man, that's tough. I mean, obviously Roman's got to be up there, but that's the easy pick because he's been so big for the last 5 years. Right now, overall draft pick, I'm gonna go Seth. And I hate myself for it because he's on fire right now with this whole Vision group that he has put together.
That's fair.
That's a
So
good one.
in fantasy football, one of the things you try to do is you try to get a guy late in the draft. That's like your quote unquote sleeper pick, a guy who nobody like expects that you think is going to do awesome. Who is your sleeper of the WWE?
Austin Theory.
Still?
Still, 100%. He hasn't been around for a while.
Still?
I think he has a lot of potential, and they're not using him. They're not using him right, and they're not using him at all right now. So he'd be on top of my list, honestly.
That's an interesting pick. It's an interesting
I'm gonna go take this $1,
Uh-huh.
and I am gonna go find a kid to buy us a card.
Yeah.
But what card do we want?
I don't know.
A Chicago Bear? You want a Chicago Bear card?
This is your gimmick, bro.
Yeah.
You know this
All right.
more than I
So
do.
I'm gonna go find a kid to buy us a $1 Chicago Bears card,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna give the kid $1 to buy his own card too.
Okay. Great.
So I'll be right back.
Don't make the kid with the Packers shirt here.
No,
do
I
it.
was gonna ask the kid in the Packers shirt to do it.
No,
He's
because he'll
just
probably hate the Bears.
Yes.
this Eagles fan guy will probably like belt to ass me.
Jeez Louise.
All right, I'll be right back.
Oh my goodness. So now what are we gonna do without you?
Have a better show.
That's a great point. Honestly. That's a great point. Where are we at here
I
on the
think-
shot sheet?
We were at the bet on it, which was actually technically your section anyway.
It technically is, but I mean, I don't know, because a lot of this stuff was it's stuff that I gotta like put together for tonight's pod with Nick.
Okay.
Well,
Well, here, let me make a couple of adjustments.
or no, that's the 11 to 11:15. Yeah, let's do the bet on it. Let's do the bet on it then.
So,
We're gonna skip the part after that because literally 90% of that is going to be on my podcast tonight, so I'm not trying to ruin that. Plus, I haven't done the research for it yet because I've been busy. Very. But it's fine. It's a good investment. DJ asked, what's the chances that he's just out $2? And I said, very good, but let's for the it'll be the investment's worth it. Real quick, actually, before we do anything else, you want to promote? You want to promote a little something?
Yeah, absolutely. Joe, you and I have a new show coming out with Nick.
We do.
We do. We're excited. We're doing a pre-record this month, but the show is called Wrestlebacks. For those who don't know, like I didn't, Wrestlebacks are the part of the wrestling tournament in amateur wrestling, quote unquote, where if you lose your first round, that's the round you go into the next round in the Wrestlebacks. So that's what we're doing. Show is all about rewatchable matches. We're picking a match a month. We're going to go back. We're going to critique it and go just fully in depth on that match. This month we're doing Roman and Cody from WrestleMania 39.
Yep.
Nick and you and I have all had this discussion. We may have picked the wrong match from that card. But
Oh yeah. I think that this is going to be the best because I think not to spoil too much when we record, but like I just think that there's a lot of significance with it. It all the momentum behind it, the craziness around the company at the time.
And there's a
They
rubber
sold-
chicken.
They sold and there was a rubber chicken. So I can't wait. We're gonna be recording that tomorrow. I cannot wait.
I'm excited.
It's gonna be so much fun. And we're already in the group chat discussing what we're gonna do next. So I'm hyped. We got some great stuff coming.
No, I'm excited. I think it's going to be a fun show. And of course, Nick and I will be doing our live tomorrow since there's a premium live event today. Nick has something going on this evening that's preventing us from doing our live normally when we would. That's why we're doing it tomorrow afternoon. But big things on the horizon for us at Card Subject to Change. We are doing another last weekend, a week ago Saturday, we did what we call Podcasts Collide with Shotgun Wrestling Radio, 2 Count where comedy meets wrestling, and us at Card Subject to Change for a fundraising event for the Hadley family. We're doing it again, but not for a fundraiser. We're at Bridge City Slam this coming Saturday, where all 3 podcasts are getting together and doing another big conglomeration. That will be on the 2 Count side of things.
Oh, that's
but
cool.
I'll be posting it once we record it.
That's sweet. That's dope. Let's go out here. Look at all the cool stuff we're doing.
We're out in the community. If you can't find us, you're not looking, frankly.
Exactly. And we're in so many different handbaskets. It's almost terrifying.
It is.
I'm sorry, I was looking for something because someone asked me something on my phone. All right, you ready to
Yes.
so go ahead. We'll do the over unders.
All right. So first up is our boy Caleb Williams, Over under 3350 passing yards.
I'm gonna go over. I think he's gonna.
Does he get 4?
I think he'll get to 4. I think this is the year.
Okay.
Or if anything, he'll be like slightly under it.
Yeah, if he ends up at like 39 plus, 38 plus, I think everybody's ecstatic.
Depending on what talk show you listen to, some people think he's gonna get benched for Tyson Bagent by Thanksgiving. So
Yeah, well, that's the crazies. He's,
idiots, man.
Yeah,
Just I love the.
wackadoos.
I love the genius people that we have in our lives.
It makes me feel good that they are comfortable with Bagent if anything would happen to Caleb.
Yeah, I know. It's just, but sorry.
yeah.
There's
Yeah,
if I wanted to go on a rant, I could about some of the dumb takes. But it's
Yes.
I think they're going to be good. I think Caleb's going to have a good year. I think the Bears are going to be fun.
are they going playoffs?
Yeah, we're they'll be right in the hunt.
I like that.
Because I think for them, my thought process is like I personally when I did the win totals out, I have them making it, but like because my take is like if they go 8-9 somehow or like 9-8, 10-7 and just miss, but like Caleb's awesome, the offense looks good, the defense maybe takes a step back or two, like that's a good year.
Yeah.
That's a good year.
I think if they're plus 500, I think everybody's ecstatic.
And because like the thing people don't understand that the coaching bump alone is going to give them
At least 2 wins.
at least. So they finished 5-12 last year. They beat the Packers once. They should have beat them twice. They should have beat the Vikings once. They could have swept the Lions. Right, because then the game. Oh no, the game at home they got their ass kicked. They should have beat them they should have beat them on Thanksgiving, or at least had a chance to beat them on Thanksgiving. Just the foundry of games that were lost because of horrendous, because of horrendous coaching and mismanagement. Yeah, I think they're going to flirt with the playoffs.
Yeah.
Will they make it? I think I would predict them to make it, but if they don't, I don't think that's a crazy take to say that they're not going to make the playoffs. But I think they're going to be really good.
I think their playoff destiny is outside of their hands. I think what happens to other teams affects how if they get in or not.
Right. There is a world though where they're just so that their offense clicks at such a rate that they can win 11 games. I think that's on the board, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
I think they're 9-8, 8-9. They're right on the cusp, and then it'll depend on health and goodness of other teams.
Mm-hmm.
And then that'll be whether is the factor whether they get in or not. And then next year they take that.
Big leap.
Yeah.
They could. Yeah.
All right. After that is Caleb Johnson over under 900.5 rushing yards. I'm going to take the under on that.
Yeah, I'm going to take the under too, just because there are too many factors. Like Jalen Warren's going to get too many touches. I think Caleb Johnson's a good player, but I think early on, at least, there's going to be too many times where Jalen Warren's going to get too many other touches. It's going to, get in the way.
It's easy. Feel free to jump in with these because it's just over under. So you can't be. I mean, you can be wrong.
I can't be, but
nobody will remember.
I've got one of my own for you guys.
Fire away.
I'll promote my other show, Wrestling with Fitness. Right now I'm at 440. When we go into the playoffs, am I going to be over or under 400?
I would love you to be under.
I would love to be under too.
That'd be awesome. I'd be hyped for you. I need to just start working out. I need to just work out with you, bro. Honestly, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, I'm the same way. If you get under 400 by Thanksgiving, Joe and I, we will come work out with you.
Okay.
From Thanksgiving to Christmas.
All right.
Yeah. Yes.
I'll make it
Honestly,
happen.
I'll put that in there. Let's go. We're in here. We're
Okay.
out here. I might just start doing it beforehand. But if I find a way to carve time out,
See, look, I contributed.
I need to fit. I need to find a way to make sure my tux. I look thinner for my wedding next year.
I gotta figure out a way. So Nick and I are going to a Dreamwave show in October, and we've got VIP tickets for a table, and part of we get in early for a meet and greet, and there's a photo op inside the ring.
Nice.
I don't know if I can get into the ring with the shape I'm in right now, so I've got a month to figure that out.
That is all about what are those tilting stretches where they stand on one leg and you tilt over and then you
My left leg, I have trouble lifting sometimes, so that's what I'm most worried about. But I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna do my best to make it happen.
All right. Next up, DJ Moore over under 1,500 rushing, or I'm sorry, receiving yards. Receiving yards.
DJ Moore over under 1,000. Man, that's tough.
There's a lot. There's a lot of mouths to feed in that offense. Is the problem?
This might, because that's the thing. There's a world where DJ Moore absolutely like gets unleashed, but there's also a world where DJ Moore is like the odd man out because he's very, very, very toxic.
I feel it's inverted. If he is, the better the year the Bears have, the more under he is.
Oh, okay.
And then I think if he's over 1,000, I think that's because they're leaning on him too much, and the win total goes down.
Interesting. Oh, sorry.
I feel like that's a decent take.
That's interesting. I'm gonna go under 2. It's 1,000, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go under 1,000.
I'm gonna go under because I think he's just gonna have 1,000 flat.
Or 999.
999.
Like 950, 980 is what's kind of like rolling around in my head.
That's fair.
Yeah, but I still feel like it's going to be inverted proportional to the win total.
I like that. That's might be the best take you've had in 7 years of the show.
But there's all, like I said, there's also a world where he'll have over 1,000 all purpose because he's going to be used as a runner a lot. There's also a world where he just gets unleashed like Amon-Ra as a slot demon, where he's getting a bunch of screens.
Yeah, but I think
because with the ball in his hands, he's really good. That's what people like. He's a terrible route runner. He's lazy. He's a lazy route runner. He doesn't separate. He's not like a contested ball guy.
Did CZ take the over or the under on Caleb Williams yards?
He didn't give a prediction.
I need a prediction. Over or under?
Over.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Did we do Caleb Johnson?
Yes.
Yeah, I
What
said
do you have there?
I said
What do you
under.
have there? Over or under 900 yards?
Under.
All right.
I don't know.
And then I'll take the over on Caleb, under on Caleb. All right, I'm caught up now.
Okay.
No, you're not.
No.
You missed one more.
I'm taking the under on DJ Moore.
No,
No.
CZ's.
Yeah, am I going to be over or under 400 pounds by the time the playoffs start?
What, are you going to divulge what you're at now?
I'm at 440.
So the NFL players or fantasy football playoffs?
He said Thanksgiving.
But we'll say
And you're at
Thanksgiving,
what
yeah.
now?
440.
So 40 pounds in 15 weeks. So 40 pounds in 4 months.
Is it 4 months? 3 months.
3 months.
I feel like if I say over, I'm going to hurt your feelings.
September.
But I feel like if I say over, it might be like, fuck that guy. I'm going to prove him wrong. So I'll say over.
See, when Joe and I said if he gets under 400, we're going to go work out with him from Thanksgiving to Christmas.
Deal.
You're on.
Deal.
Excellent. All right, and last up, Travis Kelce over under 5 touchdowns.
Oh, under. That guy sucks.
I kind of feel push. I feel like 5 is about the right number.
I think you're right. I'll say over just because I hope.
I'll take under just because, well, you know how I feel about that.
I'll take an under something.
Joe?
What was the total?
5.
What did he have last year? Like 4?
Yeah.
I'll go over. For him?
Both of us.
So I'll go over 4 or I'll go over 5. I think he'll have like 6 or 7. He'll have a better year. All right. Have we kept? Do you want to stay for the rest, or are you good?
I gotta.
We're going to do one more segment. We're going to do the rapid fire, and then we'll let you go home.
Sounds good.
Okay.
We'll all go home.
Go for it.
All right. First up, more rushing touchdowns. Brees Hall, who's over under at 5.5, or Jaden Daniels at 6.5.
Oh yeah, I told him to skip the 11 to 11 to 15 thing while you were out there earlier because I was like, that's literally my podcast tonight with Brinks, so we can't can't talk about any of that.
No worries. Hey, we were going to, for anybody who's listening, we were going to talk about NFL futures, favorite win totals, and playoff parlays. We're not talking about that now. Tune into Educated Ignorance tonight at 10 o'clock.
About 10 o'clock. It all depends on when the Miami Notre Dame game ends and the Southern 500. So we're going off those times tonight instead of a Sunday night football game. But it's the Week 0 show. We'll give out our playoff teams every year. We do like who gets in, who's in, who's out. Our favorite win totals. We got the win total spreadsheet. Y'all got to fill that out. I think I put a link in there. I don't know if I have your name in it, but if your name's not in there, just go put it in there. Put all your win total, overs, unders, all that stuff.
Okay.
We'll have the best tag team on the For Frequency Sake Podcast Network going at it.
Yeah, exactly.
Incorrect.
Hey, listen, we're out here, bro. We're out here. I'm in multiple tag teams.
Yeah,
I'm in multiple tag teams. I'm in one with Brinks, so tonight that's that. We're
Answer the
also
question.
we're
You're
also-
a podcasting hooer.
we're also got so we'll be doing player predictions, favorite win totals, and week 1 guess the lines, baby. We're back. Also, Golden Ticket Show on Thursdays. Weekend warm up will be posted on Friday.
Didn't we have a podcast plug earlier and now we moved it to the end?
I'm just throwing it out there right
I'm
now
Yes,
because
and
my
our rapid fire, we still have
because my
fire.
other tag team partner Danny yelled at me to promote the podcast, and I just want to make sure I got it in and Eddie heard
I
it.
apologize then. Danny,
also-
you're beautiful.
He's also in a trios team.
I love
I'm just
you,
throwing
Daniel.
that out there.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I know I get around.
You're a hooer.
I get around. Luckily I'm not like WCW Sting, and none of my tag team partners have
Who-
turned on me yet.
Who's on more podcasts, CZ or Joe?
Probably you.
It's going to be close.
It is close.
All right,
Neck and neck.
rapid fire us, Dougie. I got to buy some cards.
Well, I tried.
We still got 11 minutes technically left on the show. We ain't got to be out of here in 5, brother.
All right, I'm sorry.
All right.
I want to go buy cards before we buy,
One more time with feeling.
One more time.
Brees
Gotta
Hall.
celebrate.
More.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
This is why we never make commercial breaks.
Why,
Get burned, Doug.
why do you let this guy do what he does, Doug?
I don't know.
Which one?
Yes.
Me or DJ?
Fair question.
Another one.
Out here.
All right. More rushing touchdowns. Brees Hall over under at 5.5, or Jaden Daniels at 6.5.
Jane Daniels easily.
Agreed.
Brees Hall, bad football player. Hot take out here. Will not be the starter by the midway point of the
The
season.
Cyclone fans are going to come for you.
Negative juice.
I'm just to disagree with Joe. I'm going to say Bruce Hall.
Sometimes you have to take hard. Sometimes you have to take stances in life, and that's
Hey,
what I'm saying.
I'll allow it.
All right. More yards. Debo Samuel Sr. or Michael Pittman Jr.?
Michael Pittman. He's got Danny Dimes.
Debo.
His name is literally Devo.
Debo.
Debo.
Like
Oh,
from
I'm sorry.
Friday.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take Devo.
I'll take Michael Pittman.
I'm gonna take Debo.
I'm with Joe and Caesar.
This is how far Debo's fallen in this past year. Last year, this was Debo or Marvin Harrison Jr.
That's a good point. Fat Debo. Let Debo eat. Let Debo eat his nachos.
All
or
right.
whatever.
Then Marvin or Michael?
Marvin Harrison or Michael Pittman? That's a great question. I will also
This
go.
is this yards.
Draft position. Where would you take? Who would you take first?
Oh, Marvin.
Marvin Harrison.
Okay. And then yards.
But finish. Like, what if we give? Let's see what their rankings are. Because I'm curious.
Are you? I thought you were a DJ.
That's a good one.
Thank you. I'm full of dad jokes. I have much experience.
So Michael Pittman plus 30 positions. So like you're giving him points, or Marvin Harrison Jr.
Plus,
So-
30 position. What do you mean?
So whatever he finishes. So
Okay.
say he finishes as wide receiver 31, he's wide receiver 1.
Okay.
So we're moving him up 30. Like you get points in a football game.
oh, okay. Okay.
So we're
okay.
giving positions to Michael Pittman Jr.
Okay.
or Marvin Harrison Jr. 30.
30?
Oh,
I can't give 30.
That's a lot. That's so many.
That's like two tiers.
So
That's
you
like
think
3 tiers.
You think Marvin Harrison Jr. finishes less than 30 spots ahead of Michael Pittman Jr.?
Probably.
Yeah, I could see that.
Maybe. I don't know. It depends.
No, 20.
20 would be where I'd start thinking.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
So
All right.
so you're saying like that's Marvin Harrison wide receiver 20, Pittman wide receiver 41.
Yeah,
right.
Basically, yeah.
And what
I'll
they
say
have
20.
here, and that's basically what they have on rankings wise on Fantasy Pros. Pittman's 46 and Harrison Jr.'s 49 or 19. Sorry.
I'd lay 19 and a half.
Okay.
I'd lay 19 and a half.
We need to write that down. We should keep records.
We say this every year. We never do.
You guys do know that this was recorded and on the internet where you can go back and review it,
But
right?
that's the fun part about
Eat
this is that, that's the fun part about this is that we can just sit here and throw takes out in the wind and nobody can hold us accountable for them.
Fantasy
That's the best-
receipts on Twitter might
the
if
best
they
part
ever knew
about
we
it.
existed.
Yeah.
That's their fault for not being apart, bro.
Yeah,
Freezing,
that's fair.
freezing cold takes would have a
A field day?
Yeah.
Yes.
absolutely. All right, next up, more quarterback rushing yards. No, more quarterback rushing yards. Lamar Jackson or the field?
Yeah.
No. No.
Lamar. Right on.
It's like who's going to win, Tiger Woods or the field?
Well, I understand the question,
So
but
is
there
Lamar
are
Jackson going to have more rushing yards than
Than-
Jaden Daniels? We're not combining them.
no, but yeah, you are or the field. So or the field
No.
says that it's
No,
Josh
it's-
Allen and Jalen Hurts and Caleb Williams and
No, the question basically
it's
is
him
like
versus 31 other dudes.
that's
No,
not,
not
That's
combined.
not technically.
Combined.
That's not technically what he's asking.
Okay.
Like,
It's phrased poorly.
It's
You're
like when you're
phrased
at,
poorly.
it's like if you ask like, all right, who do you favor to win the MVP?
Josh
This-
Allen or the field?
This guy or the field? That's basically kind of how
That-
he's asking. The
That's
question.
how it's asked.
Yeah, that's not how I read that. But
Well, you're wrong.
you're
Read it wrong.
Always wrong, Doug Green. That's
No.
your gimmick.
no, that is not my Nick Bull still my gimmick.
There we go. So we didn't read some of these comments
Hey.
out real quick.
It's not a gimmick; it's a lifestyle for Nick.
Did you open your grab bag?
So Jordan.
All right.
So
You
Jordan.
want to open it on air?
Jordan just mentioned how CZ is Jim Ross, Doug is Michael Cole, I'm Pat McAfee, and DJ is Byron Saxton.
That
Winning
tracks.
take.
That tracks.
Winning take.
I have no idea who Michael Cole is.
Jordan Rangel also said, does the NFL announce every engagement from washed up tight ends? That's funny.
Yes, they do.
Danny said he loves the under the view desk from Doug. That was funny. And then here's the real one. Dan Hancock, Nick Westbrook-Akine over 6.5 snaps played.
Over.
Absolutely.
Oh,
You could
no, no,
make that. You could make that over under 6.5 touchdowns, and I
Wait,
might take.
Wait,
the
wait,
over.
wait.
Danny
I
Hancock.
got a better number.
Dan Hancock over under 5.5 anytime touchdown parlays on $100 picks for Nick Westbrook-Akine this year.
No, I have a better number.
What?
Over under how much money Danny and Nick Brinks make on that guy.
Make on Nick Westbrook. They made a lot last year.
I know.
They printed dollars on Nick Westbrook-Akine's back. So that was fun. And now he's a Dolphin. So who knows? He now has a paraplegic throwing him the football. Next.
I closed the screen because I thought that was the last one.
No, we got tight end. Top tight end finish. Hawk, Kittle, Fant, or Laporta. Did you buy anything? Am I on the clock?
Laporta. No, Kittle. I lied. Kittle.
I'll take Laporta.
Kittle's gonna have a big year. We're doing a damn show, bro.
He asked me a question.
Okay.
He's going to take Kelsey even though he's not
DJ
on the list.
Mingles with the people.
He's
thought
a man
I
of
was the one
people.
doing the running.
All right.
I'll take Laporta.
No, I already took Laporta.
All right, I'll take Hawk. I'll take Kittle.
No, he took Kittle.
I took Kittle.
I'll take Hawk. I'll give CZ Fant in the Cincinnati Bengals.
There we go.
Somebody just asked me if there's an ATM here. I'm trying to help the people.
That's fair.
I want to see a cool card. I want a kid to walk by here. Look at these guys. This kid's giant Pokemon cards.
Those are big Pokemon cards.
Those are huge.
And I cannot lie.
All right.
All right, QB1 this year. Duke.
Overall, fuck it, Burrow.
Lamar.
Me. There you go.
Hell yeah.
I
Patrick.
think it's going to be me.
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick leaving
What card you got? Is it cool?
If CZ takes himself, that means it's
Can I show? Oh man, I'm going to show this on
Spencer
camera.
Rattler. Isn't
This kid just walked by with this awesome Patrick Mahomes patch card. It is numbered out of 50.
Just as you said he was going to be QB1.
That's a dope card.
For those of us in the wrestling world, we would call DJ a mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
RB1.
Saquon until it's not.
Because I like fun, Jahmyr Gibbs.
Bijan.
I'll take me too.
All
I'll
right.
take every position.
Wide receiver 1.
Jamar, just because I picked Burrow.
Jamar, just because I picked him 101.
Brian Thomas Jr.
Also, I have him and Jamar in the same league because I had Brian Thomas as a
Me
as a
too.
keeper.
All right.
CZ's taking
Nick
Travis
Bowl.
Hunter.
Okay, that works for me.
And to finish it off, tight end 1.
Trey McBride.
Oh, I missed to get to see that kid's card.
Touchdown regression in a good way. Trey McBride is going to have a big year. Cardinals, sleeper division winner. Could win it.
I'll go.
I love way too many teams in the NFC West.
I'll go. My client, Rock Bowers.
It's the only guy on the Raiders that he likes.
Yeah,
That
I
was-
hate that team.
That was a horrible Paul Heyman, by the way. Absolutely atrocious.
Well, Paul Heyman is the one and the only.
I will take Laporta, and we have not said the words Denver Broncos all day.
Good.
What is our thoughts on those?
Overrated.
Okay. CZ?
Sure.
All
I'll,
right.
I'll agree with Joe.
You can do this for literally every team in the league if you really wanted to. But here are the quarterbacks they played last year to get their vaunted greatest defense ever. Doug, DJ, me, CZ, the kid in the Jordan Love shirt, the kid that showed us his Charizard cards earlier, the kid there in the Venom shirt. There's a woman walking around with a boot over there. She was one of the quarterbacks.
Don't forget Carson Wentz in Week 18.
Carson Wentz in Week 18.
And SAU President Novak, who's here.
My freshman and sophomore football coach, Mr. Brooks, he was he was one of the quarterbacks they played. The girl over there in the orange tank top looking thing, and this lady in this pink dress behind the tall dude standing up in the maroon looking shirt. Those were the quarterbacks the Broncos beat last year to have what everyone's calling the best defense in the league. Overrated team. Can't wait to watch Bo Nix turn into Mac Jones. It will be my favorite thing in football this
Man,
year.
I feel like that's a take I want to remember.
It's up there with whatever Joe was talking about the other day. Art
What?
Smith.
Oh, the turkey baster thing?
Yeah.
Well, he did get turkey bastered.
I just want one time, like this year, every time you compare the Saints quarterback, we need a running graphic.
That would
So
be
we need to be like New Orleans Saints quarterback. So like
You're the
Today-
graphic guy.
today we would put a picture of CZ and Nick Bull on there. And then so like whenever you and Nick talk about him, you got to tell me who you compare him to. And then you'll be like, yeah, their quarterbacks are like us. And then I'll just put you guys on there. And then it will just
We were supposed to
progressively.
do this last year.
I know that's because I
He
literally
wrote them down
I
last
literally
year.
wrote all of them down, and the thing is, I didn't send the graphic to y'all because you all could have done like a little Where's Waldo thing and put all the headshots of all the people.
At one point, we had Morgan Wallen and Zach Bryan.
Like, yeah, probably had the Mucinex man.
There was a couple weeks you needed the Mucinex man last year, brother. You had to die in a couple times.
I was dead. I was deathly ill multiple times last year. So, yeah. But hey, you know what? We talked about QB1, tight end 1, wide receiver 1, all that stuff. Do you know what podcast network 1 is?
That'd be the For Frequency's Sake podcast network.
Us.
Because we're always on the air.
Damn straight, Skippy.
That's because the card subject to change, by the way. We never have a week off.
That is true.
Yeah, because they keep that, and they keep
Just like wrestling, there is no off
and
season.
they just keep kicked to a different time slot. So they just have to keep moving.
They
Yeah.
pop up their copyright and they still keep going.
Bingo. Doug, send us home.
All right.
Take us home, Dougie Green.
Please don't sing. All right. So for the Wizard, CZ.
That's him.
For Joe, the show, Winkle.
That's me.
For DJ, Chief Suck Jarvis.
Wow.
Wow.
I am Doug Green. We will see y'all next week with the opening show of fantasy season.
It'll be Doug's first and last show of the season.
Damn straight. All right. So make sure that you hit our Facebook page and sign up for the Toys for Tots leagues. Again, Kyle, we need the PTO. 8 hours. Full 8 hours, Kyle. Other than that, we want to thank our sponsors, who is also, I closed the Google Docs.
Clint's Draft House, Durham Remodeling, Ryan Allison Tattoo, and we also want to give a good big thank you out to Atomic Sports Cards and Collectibles for inviting us out here to do the show. They'll probably have another one in our off season, but CZ and Nick Bull take off the mantle for us up here. They put on a really good show last year, but come out. This thing's on until I think 3 o'clock at the Camden Center. It is $5 requested donation to park, but all that goes back to youth sports. So yeah, thanks for having us. We'll see you. Joe will be on tonight after the Notre Dame Miami games, Catholics Convicts. CZ probably has some kind of guest on tonight.
Joe will be on
3:30 tomorrow afternoon.
3:30 tomorrow. No show tonight.
Joe will be on from now until 3:30.
So tune in.
Yeah, exactly.
Tune in tomorrow
now.
at 3:30 when the Football Lounge reviews Clash in Paris.
All right. Thanks, everybody.